What's up, boys and girls? A couple days ago, Time to Get the Bread hopped onto Reddit to ask what seemed to be a very simple question, Why in the world is this happening? And in the post, he puts a video of, I think it's a SCAR, it's one of the SCAR rifles with a carry handle mounted on top. And if you watch here, watch how this rear sight keeps bouncing kind of up above the front sight post. So it shoots, it kicks, and it kind of recovers, and look how it kind of nosedives back down. So he had a really good question. I mean, it's kind of like it's a good observation. It's a good question to ask. It's like, what the heck is going on? How does this make any sense, right? And there are a lot of people that chimed in from the community. So yeah, big props on that. One of those that kind of gained a lot of traction was from a dude named maybe it's taeyeoff. I think it's a YouTube channel. But so yeah, my apologies for mispronouncing that. I'll play my Dumb and Dumber Lloyd card on that one. So. But he made a good video response, in-depth dive on what he thought could be the thing. And the video is called "A Game-Breaking Bug That He Feels Will Never Be Fixed." I gotta say, just right out of the gates, never be fixed. Not with an attitude like that, right? I mean, I'll come in here with a dash of hope here to show us. And if it can be broken, it can be fixed, right? That's one of the beautiful things of software. But let's dive into one of the things he was showing. One of the things he was kind of thinking about was maybe depending on what type of aiming device is being used by the player, that it maybe shifts the rotation point for the weapon. So in this one, he's kind of comparing an MRS versus an iron sight. And again, it's a pretty good video. Put a lot of good time into it. So good job with the detailed response. But in order to unpack this and kind of get something that's maybe, let's say, more accurate, I think we're gonna have to expand our horizons a bit, right? So let me dive into this conversation a bit more, and hopefully through this we can maybe come up with something, a second take, maybe gets us a little bit closer. And the first and foremost of that will be, it's a general idea. He kind of has this bounding box, right, that he's showing these recoil range stays within this I-beam, right? But that's not the accurate way when you think about something like a trajectory of a bullet. You can't really limit it to a bounding box. We're talking instead about angles, right? So if you consider, depending on where things rotate, you got an angle from this one. If it's further front, you see how it dips it down more. These angles, how they overlap with each other, there's your difference. It's not that the muzzle stays with an I-beam. It's where the muzzle is pointed and the trajectory of the bullet downrange, right? That makes all the difference in the world. So, what else might be going on then, right? If that doesn't answer it, what might? And so I'm going to throw in my hat into the ring on this one. Give you guys a more, it's kind of pulls on some other stuff I've talked about in the past, but I also go into a bit more detail with it. And this will be my take on it. I will let this kind of make this animation for it. I'll just let it play. Enjoy and let me know what you think, okay? Here we go.